Alright, welcome back to the channel. So today we have some brand new battle training mode gameplay reveals. So we're gonna go through this. PlayStation blog themselves have talked about this, so which is weird because PlayStation usually doesn't talk about games like this, I don't think, but we're just gonna go over it. So basically we have this whole training going on with Gohan, Goten, and Piccolo, just talking about how the gameplay is and what else you can do in this game. So basically if we go through this actual blog, we can see that they're talking about just the typical Spark and Zero, how the battle system is and all that good stuff, but there's actually the battle training right here. So it explains how you play the game, what the maneuvers are. It's probably going to be for beginner, advanced, and then, just pros or whatever the case is. But we can see like how we're going to be able to do super attacks, your counters, your ki blasts. So if you need to learn how to play the game, this is obviously where you want to go. So I think this is, I don't think this is Ultimate Gohan, I don't think, but this is at least different clothing, so that's pretty cool. But like in training mode, you can see if you need a refresher, there's a training mode to have Classic Master and Apprentice Piccolo and Gohan, with Goten also making a guest appearance. While the training mode covers the basic commands in the game, it also delves into intermediate and advanced techniques for players to explore and alerts players if they have successfully executed the actions covered in the instructions they are given. So yeah, so it's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So I wasn't thinking of intermediate, but that's fine. So like beginning with the basics, it allows players to choose the level at which they want to start. Players can start at the beginner level, learning how to fly, using ki blasts and counters. So yeah, you can see right here, I mean, this is some pretty cool gameplay. You can see that it's a success once you do the combo. Really different. I've never seen this move before from Gohan. So R2 triangle is the way to do that. Key, you please, or press to use ki and fire a blast attack as well. It looks really crisp, honestly. This is starting to look really nice. I think they're definitely updating the shades and the textures and stuff, so it's really nice to see. You can also learn how to use special commands such as changing characters and transformations. Okay, so right there you can see quick and simple. So you press the left on the D-pad and then you press square based on what section of the character sitting in. So Goten is obviously sitting in square. So okay, it doesn't seem too hard to transfer to your other characters, so that's really nice. Meet in the middle with intermediate to advanced techniques. Okay, so those who want to improve beyond the basics and advance into higher level gameplay can enjoy learning how to execute intermediate and advanced techniques such as rush chains, vanishing assaults, advanced counters, and more. So this is typical stuff that we've had in previous games. I think they've just polished it a lot more, which is cool to see. I don't think there's any audio for this, so we can't really make a full screen or anything of it, so which is whatever. But just to see, you can see the vanishing attack and how the follow-up works. It's a quick, simple square XX square. So that's pretty cool. I think it'll definitely be helpful to go through this for the first time. I usually don't use any training mode. I kind of just go into the game and play. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, depending on how it goes for me on streaming and stuff like that. But we can see players can move 360 degrees, but also charge and utilize their ki to use Dragon Dash to move rapidly across or around the battlefield. Players can use Dragon Dash to execute follow-up attacks after knocking back their opponents. Okay, so yeah, that's the typical. We've had that in Tenkaichi 3 before. I think just the button mashing, or not the button mashing specifically, but the button combo is different than what we're used to. So now it's square, X, circle to do that. I think it used to be just keep on pressing X to dash to them. So yeah, that's different. Maybe I might be wrong, I don't remember exactly, but that's from what I remember when I played the games. Additionally, new gameplay reveals shows players might be able to access vanishing assaults to quickly gain the upper hand against unsuspecting opponents. This mode also reveals how players can follow up these attacks with additional movements and attacks to string into combos. Got it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Counter and dodge opponents. Okay, so this is the counter mechanic. So this is cool. I think this would be really dope to see. Obviously if you're going to be getting ki blast thrown at you and stuff like that, I think there's a way to counter those too. But in this specific way, this is like a parry, so you can kind of pretty much throw your opponent in weird situations, and then you can probably like hit them really far away, and then you can charge your ki and then hit them with the blast. Whatever it might be pretty cool to do. I think I'll definitely try to showcase that at some point. Getting caught in your opponent's attacks. Battle training mode also goes in depth on how to counter rush attacks by using perception and super perception. Okay, that's pretty cool. R1, suppress the moment follow-up attack lands. Players can also dodge an opponent's follow-up attack by utilizing Z counters. Okay, so change up the flow of battle by using these defensive moves to your advantage. So R1 is how you'll disappear behind them. Now my question is it R1 every time? So you know how you keep vanishing back and forth? Is it going to be R1 the whole time? I'm not 100% sure. But in this case, I would figure it is. I think you just have to time it properly. Maximizing. Ooh, whoa. What is this? Goten doing his ultimate? Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's fire. Okay, so it tells you. Okay, let's go to this real quick. Finally, true to Sparking Zero's legacy, the mode also covers how players might charge their ki and go into Sparking mode, which unlocks a powerful ability for each character. Requires at least one skill count to enter the mode. So yeah, you need one skill count right here to be able to do that. Once you've completed your training, the mode helps players combine what they have learned and teaches how to string together attacks. I don't think that's how it should go. But anyways, vanishing assaults in Sparking mode to unleash a devastating combo onto their opponents. Yeah, this is new. This is brand new. Goten's ultimate, which is pretty cool. And then that concludes our first look at training mode in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Prepare for the ultimate battle, experienced by utilizing battle training. Okay, so that is kind of awesome. I think in this case, really good information for sure. I think there was some extra stuff that I seen. 1 second. So huge shout out to DBS Sparking News. So this is where we're getting some additional information, I think. So okay, so right here we have first ever look at training mode. So we have Goten. Oh, so this one has audio. Awesome. We'll play the audio. So Goten's going Super Saiyan. I don't know. I'm not sure why his face looks like that, but whatever. It tells you how to jump and fly. Okay, just moving around. Designed for both newcomers and veterans of the franchise. Yep. Masenko, nice. Switching key characters, key blasts and stuff, all that. Yep, we've already talked about this just now. I think the main thing is, okay, so seeing Goten charge. I think the main thing was turning Super Saiyan. Okay. He turned off his Super Saiyan. Awesome. Okay, so PlayStation just talked about that. That's cool. So really cool there. I think that was pretty much the news for that. Yeah, this is just the same thing that we went over in the blog. But yeah, that's pretty much the update for the battle training. So hopefully we can get good at this game, because I know it's going to take some time to, you know, understand the mechanics. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully next week I'll be able to play it in Anime Expo. So we'll see how that goes. But let me know what you guys think about battle training mode. Let me know if you guys think this looks even more crisp than before, because to me it looks even nicer for some reason. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below, and yeah,